So the selection of dairy products is pretty awesome, as you would imagine, in France. But you cannot find half and half. So if you're looking for half and half, you can give up on it. Um, but so here's a look at. I'm going to show you what so the milk is actually shelf stable and it comes in liter bottles. I'll show you what that looks like. So this is what the milk comes in. It comes in these plastic bottles, and you don't have to take the whole package. It's normal here to just open up a package and grab one. But I want to show you my favorite thing that you cannot find in the United States. Pengui. So that's a dairy-based cream, which is why it's refrigerated, and it's awesome. It's amazing. So that's like our first stop when we come here, is to get the Kinder Pengui. Hey, today is Labor Day in France, and it's a holiday, May 1st. And so it's a big deal. It's a big holiday, so most people have today off. And so it got me thinking about labor in France and probably most of Europe. But labor is highly protected in France, and that has an impact on commerce and employment and the economy here in a lot of different ways, more than I could even understand or go through. But one that's noticeable as a tourist, as an American tourist, is the impact on the concept of customer loyalty. So in the United States, customer loyalty is usually thought of from the point of view of the business owner and the efforts of the business owner or the provider of the product to develop customer loyalty. And there's lots of advice on how to gain customer loyalty. And as a way of building and growing your business and generating more revenue, where there's a different paradigm in France. It's really a different mindset when it comes to customer loyalty. Customer loyalty is a tool in the hands of the consumer, and by that I mean. So the first time you visit an establishment, whether it be a restaurant or a market vendor or a place where you might be getting clothing, you might not get the best service. And it won't be until you have demonstrated your loyalty that you actually can get better service or preferential treatment. And so customer loyalty is something that you have to demonstrate to many vendors here before you can really get the best service. And you may even notice here that there may be someone that's treated better at an establishment, or that is taken ahead of you in line, and that is because they are a loyal customer. They're a repeat customer, and as a tourist, you're not a repeat customer, and you haven't demonstrated your loyalty to that vendor. And that's a 180 turn on if you're used to the other way of thinking about it, and the way we think about it in the United States, where we have capitalism. It can be quite a shock so to interact in that way. So it's with vendors, and it's easy to get offended by that way of the way customer loyalty is dealt with. In capitalism, there's a lot more competition. There's less protection of labor, and people are less secure in their businesses. There's always around the corner another competitor. People are less secure in their employment. So so the direction of trying to earn the business is coming from the vendor, and it's where in this country, people are more secure in their positions. more secure in their businesses, and they do pay attention to detail here, and they do have excellent customer service here. There's just a hurdle to get over, which if you're not here for very long, then you're not going to get over that hurdle. So that's coming. This is just coming from my observation, and so this, there's probably more to this, but that's kind of how I'm interpreting what I experience here. And I figured today, Labor Day, is a good day to talk about that. See you later.